Welcome back to our thrilling journey through the Mesozoic era, a time when colossal creatures roamed the Earth. Today, we're diving into one of the most treacherous environments of the Jurassic period, the Ruffled Swamp. And let me tell you, it's not the picturesque, serene landscape you might be imagining. This place is all about decay, danger, and death sounds intense, right? So, picture this. A sprawling, green swamp stretches endlessly to the horizon. But don't be fooled. That greenery is not a sign of life. It's more like a red flag for stagnation. The water here is thick and murky, choked with algae and rotting plant matter. You've got fallen trees, ancient giants that have seen better days, lying submerged like eerie skeletal remains. It's like nature's own haunted house. Navigating through this place is like trying to find your way through a tangled maze. And trust me, it's not for the faint of heart. But here's the kicker. The real danger isn't just what you can see lurking in the shadows. It's what you can smell. A faint, shimmering haze rises from the water's surface. And that's not just some funky swamp mist. Nope, that's methane gas, a byproduct of all the endless decomposition happening below. This stuff is a silent killer, totally invisible, and capable of disorienting and suffocating any creature that lingers too long. So, this isn't just a swamp, it's a toxic trap. And for one particular predator, it's the ultimate hunting ground. Now, let's zoom in on our little predator hiding among the ferns and cycads at the swamp's edge. This isn't your typical Tyrannosaurus or Allosaurus. It's a much smaller, more agile carnivore, think. Something like a Guanlong, or a similar procerid. This little guy is built for speed and stealth, with primitive feathers that help it blend into the dappled light filtering through the dense canopy. It's got sharp, serrated teeth and keen, forward-facing eyes, making it a formidable hunter. But what really sets it apart is its intelligence and deep understanding of this lethal landscape. Our predator spots its target, a small herd of Dryosaurus, those graceful bipedal herbivores, cautiously making their way to the water's edge. They're thirsty, but their instincts are screaming caution. You can almost picture them nervously sniffing the air, their large eyes darting around for any sign of danger. The air is thick and heavy, and that strange smell wafting from the water has them on high alert. They know something's off, but the need for water is just too strong. One of the younger, less experienced Dryosaurus takes a tentative step into the shallows, its feet sinking into the soft, unforgiving mud. Yikes! And here's where the magic happens. This is the moment our clever hunter has been waiting for. Instead of charging in headfirst, which would be a huge mistake, since the Dryosaurus are way faster on solid ground, this little predator uses a strategy that's perfectly suited for this environment. It bursts from its cover, not directly at the herd, but alongside them, running parallel to the swamp's edge. Its sudden appearance throws the herd into chaos. Panic sets in and they scatter in all directions. But our hunter is a pro at guiding their flight path. It positions itself like a living wall, flanking the herd and herding them deeper into the swamp, away from the safety of the forest. In their blind panic, the fleeing herbivores plunge into the murky water, thinking terre, escaping danger. But they've just jumped from one perilous situation into an even worse one. The sticky, deep mud acts like quicksand, instantly gripping their legs and slowing their frantic movements. The more they struggle, the deeper they sink. Can you imagine the terror? As they thrash around, they stir up the sediment, releasing concentrated pockets of that nasty methane gas that's been lurking below. Suddenly, the air becomes thick with this suffocating gas. The Dryosaurus start to feel its effects there, getting dizzy and disoriented. Their lungs burn, and those powerful leg muscles begin to weaken. The very environment they've been herded into is now working against them, making them easy prey. Meanwhile, our clever hunter has expertly navigated the firmer patches of ground it knows so well, watching from a safe distance as it's trapped as the heavy lifting. It's conserving energy, biding its time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Finally, it spots a single, exhausted Dryosaurus, one that's almost completely immobilized by the mud and weakened by the gas. Now, the predator makes its move. It carefully picks its way across a half-submerged log, a natural bridge it's used countless times before. This little hunter is a master of its terrain, knowing every safe step and every hidden pitfall. Reaching its incapacitated victim, the attack is swift and precise. There's hardly any struggle. The Dryosaurus, already on the brink of suffocation, succumbs quickly. With its meal secured and minimal risk involved, a predator drags its prize back towards the firmer ground at the swamp's edge. It'll feast here, away from the most toxic parts of the morass. And any leftovers, well, they'll be quickly gobbled up by the swamp's other inhabitants, decomposers, the fish, the insects. In the Ruffled Swamp, nothing goes to waste. This incredible scene showcases a remarkable example of predatory intelligence and environmental adaptation. Our little carnivore didn't rely on brute strength or overwhelming size. It used its brain. It understood its territory, the dangers lurking within, and the opportunities it presented. It turned the swamp's deadly features, the deep mud and the toxic methane, into its personal arsenal. It's a chilling reminder that in the prehistoric world, the most successful hunters weren't always the biggest or the strongest, but often the smartest. This small dinosaur transformed a death trap for others into its own private, perfectly efficient kitchen. The Ruffled Swamp wasn't just its home, it was its accomplice. This toxic world served as a stage for a fascinating evolutionary arms race, where intelligence and strategy could triumph over pure power. It is a testament to the incredible diversity of life and survival tactics that existed during the age of dinosaurs. Just think about it. Every creature had to adapt in its own way to survive in such a harsh environment. So, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the Jurassic's deadliest swamp. It's wild to think about how life managed to thrive even in the most dangerous places. What other prehistoric environments would you like us to explore? Maybe the towering forests or the vast plains? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling adventures into our planet's incredible past. We can't wait to see you in the next one.